ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, children of all ages. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Ace Thunder, and I'm back with another edition of Thunder Starts. I think this is gonna be the, 14 or 15 plus 7, 14 plus 7, 21st, the April 21st, 22nd edition of Thunder Starts. In case you thought you got rid of my black ass, hell no. What happens is I'm starting a new business. Well, I'm starting within a new business. Family business, hell. So more incentive, more availability for me to really get on and prosper through it. So, I couldn't, put that down just to talk about wrestling just so 20 people can view it after like 3 months. Something else I'm about to want to discuss, but in regards to Thunder Starts. But what I'm going to be doing is seeing how it actually is May 1st, Wednesday, May 1st. I'm watching about 8:45. I'm watching the end of Main Event go off. Real quick note. I kind of like the way Justin Gabriel comes into the ring. I don't know how long he's been doing that little cartwheel off the top rope kind of thing. It's kind of cool. I think what they need to have him do, what I wish they would have these guys do, is not just have matches, but have a spot, a situation where they could, get over and make an impact. For Christ's sake, they have spots. Not spots. They have these angles from, coming out of WrestleMania, going into WrestleMania, where there's no heat. Where's the heat? Where's the passion? You know what I mean? I wanted to mention that I'm going to be posting another Thunder Starts right after I do this one, but it's going to be a separate download, and it's going to be for, I believe, the 25th. No, April. It's going to be this Monday and last Monday's Thunder Starts. I want to try to just get it from a certain date so I can cover certain shows. Like right now, I'm going to cover. I barely saw SmackDown. I barely saw it. You know what I'm saying? I was read online the reviews for this week's SmackDown. The SmackDown that's going to be airing May 3rd isn't really going to have anything special. All the same, I'm going to make sure that I catch it, because man, I didn't even get to see it on Mun 2, the Spanish channel, when it came on Saturday. It was Friday and Saturday. I was just busy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to half step and not tell you damn near half of what's going on. But what I did see, I even had trouble trying to download this shit. I get downloaded, it cut off twice. You know what I mean? I'm just had a mail in a letter for this job. I barely got a chance to any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? What the hell was I talking about? Justin Gabriel and in general. Well, yeah, the angles. I'm telling you, it'd be cool if they had Justin Gabriel in a match where somebody like rolled him up or cheated to win, and he just kind of freaks out, kicks their ass, and hits the 440 on them. Cuts a promo, lets out some new catchphrase, you know what I'm saying, and just makes an impact. But that's the whole thing. They hardly do that shit with the people in the angles. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I'm like, what am I paying to see? I'm paying to see an angle. And what I was gonna mention was the fact that on this week's Monday Night Raw, that I'm not gonna be mentioning. I'm gonna be mentioning the week before that one, where Paul Heyman gets pedigreed by Triple H. What I wanted to get into is the fact that they had John Cena run into the ring with a chair against the Shield, and it's like, now you're doing it. And it's not even because of the Shield, it's because of John Cena proving he's that much more of a good guy than Ryback, because it's about the Ryback John Cena angle, which for some reason people aren't even reacting to from the Ryback perspective. And I'm going to be doing this week is I didn't get a chance to do a whole bunch of top fives. What I did do is just a quick top, not too quick, I put some thought into it, a decent top 5 list for people who I want to see, who I personally, it's my opinion, so it's not, I don't have any agenda personally. If there's a reason I dislike them, you'll probably just hear me honestly say why. You know what I'm saying? No hidden reasons or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatchamacallit, who I want to see get a singles push, whether they're in a tag team. A lot of them are in tag teams or in groups or in situations where I just feel they're not being showcased, or in a way where at least I would like to see them. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Probably wouldn't even get over, or, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? And I'm also just going to run down a good quick 10 news. These are going to be up to date, so it's going to be like brand new news as of May 1st. You know what I'm saying? 10 different news articles, whether it be backstage when they have Dolph Ziggler, AJ, and Big E all having singles belts, who's going to go into the Hall of Fame next year. WWE copywriting a name called Crush Couture, whether that's actually some kind of fabric that kicks your ass, a fashion line, a certain style of fashion that kicks your ass and walks down the runway and pyros come out. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're gonna make their own kind of runway. You know, I mean, it definitely is a kind of a fashion aspect with the pageantry and the entrance and the music and the what have you. Rob Van Dam having his own comic book. John Cena not being that injured after all. A Divas match that was scrapped from WrestleMania 29 just possibly being a part of the new WWE Divas show. It's going to be on the E channel and so forth. Oh, and I think with CM Punk coming back sooner than expected, and also what's gonna be. And also Stephanie being ripped. Like, she got all like, at first I thought somebody ripped a picture of her, but no, it's a picture of Stephanie ripped, like all diesel and shit. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? Maybe the Diva division is that damn depleted. But at the end of the day, these are all dirt sheet things. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't take them. I take them with a grain of salt. I don't, you know, fully buy into what they're saying, but you know, it's something to look into. I think it's something to dig up knowledge on. I think I mentioned Rob Van Dam getting his own comic book, but yeah, that's what I get for not doing it in the order. I just thought I just run them all down, but I wouldn't have named all of them. But I'm going into all three of those, what I believe they are, what they could be, and what I hope they are. You know what I'm saying? Beg your pardon, I wanted to stretch. I'm about to grab up this Raw. Giggity. Hope the feds don't come in here and hear me talking about Raw. But now Monday Night Raw started out with, like I was saying before, the Monday Night Raw I'm talking about is the one that started out with Paul Heyman getting pedigreed by Triple H. And I'm telling you, I don't know if Paul Heyman still has the Heyman's Hustle thing going on, but all the mic time he's getting in WWE, I'm telling you, it's like Heyman Hustle is right here on Monday Night Raw. Of course, you know, I'm pissed the fuck off because Triple H is opening up Monday Night Raw. The funny thing is that it's like, yo, this shit was dead. Okay, one pop when his music came on, that got quiet. You know what I'm saying? Another pop when he came to the stage, quiet. Pop when he put the stage light and he spit the water, quiet. That was it. Really, it's like, man, they could have done anything. I mean, anything but putting his old fucking ass on and not over. And why the fuck do you need to be on? Why do you need to be on TV? Why? Why do you need to be on TV? What you need to be doing is getting over some new shit. Like, they could have done. I would have rather them do a fucking TNA gut check challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather them introduce a new wrestler, some new talent in the worst possible way. You know what I'm saying? I want it in the worst way. TNA gut check, you get it? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have their shit in the worst way than have Triple H show up with no motherfucking, with no heat, no response, and no point. There was no, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing was accomplished except if you're Triple H and you want to be on fucking TV. Even, you know what I'm saying? I remember before how I was saying how I'd rather see DX versus Brock Lesnar and somebody as opposed to, I mean, shit. You know what I mean? I'd rather have been, you know what I'm saying, HBK versus Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? God, just please, man. It's just boring. You know what I mean? Triple H, you're not a good wrestler, no, not a good promo. You know what I'm saying? Compare that. You just compare him to Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels had everything better than him. Better move, better promo. You know what I'm saying? Hell, better music. You know what I'm saying? He's singing this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever whatever Shawn Michaels did with Vince McMahon, or used to do with Vince McMahon at the hotel, he did it. And after that, you know, he was still able to just carry himself as a good ass wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Compared to Triple H, whatever Shawn Michaels was doing with Vince McMahon at the hotel, Triple H has to do it with Stephanie every fucking night, and he's still not over. And even though he's damn near runs the company, he still damn near has no goddamn place on television. Get him off. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And the whole, you know, trying to be the tough guy, the ass kisser. I mean, oops, the ass kicker is back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the guy to beat the big UFC guy. Like, no, you're barely legit in your own fucking company. You carry bags. That's how you got here. And it's just amazing. At the end of the day, we're at that level where, you know, I mean, they're so successful. The complacency. It's more about, you know, whose ass you're kissing. I want to say something about Heyman's hustle. I'll tell you who knew how to hustle. Beg your pardon, I got a damn text message. I'll tell you who knew how to hustle Heyman. Bully Ray, because, you know, he politics on whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever he ended up being, you know what I'm saying, a side Dudley. Put it this way, if Bully Ray and Devon were with the Pitbulls, and it was the other way around, they'd be, instead of being Pitbull number 1 and number 2, I think Pitbull number 2 passed away. You know what I'm saying? Not Gary Wolf. I think the other one, Anthony something, passed away. That Pitbull died. They'd be like Pitbull 5 and 6. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 7 and 8. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got to their position, and then whatever he learned, Bully Ray in particular, learned on playing the game to get where he is. Look what he's doing now in TNA. You know what I'm saying? He went from hustling Heyman to hustling Hogan. I mean, he hocked and spit in Hogan's face. He's in the angle spitting in his face and dating his daughter. And Hogan was tired ass doing his little punctures. And you just got to spit in your face. And you do your little tired ass punctures in your whole deal. It was ridiculous. I think I'm going to be getting into that TNA because I missed the other one. And damn it. Yeah, I'm getting another damn text message. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this phone off. Anyway, yeah, that's just how I feel about that opening of Raw. You know what I'm saying? As far as wrestling goes. After that, it was R-Truth and Cesaro. And I'm thinking, maybe I didn't know this before, but R-Truth he's back to rapping again. And I'm thinking, how do you write rhymes if you can't spell? I thought his dumb ass couldn't spell. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't spell conspiracy. What was it? C-O-N-S-P-I-R-A-C-Y. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't spell conspiracy. You know, it's ridiculous. Setting black people back. You know, he putting me back on the ship on the way back over here. You know what I mean? Setting us back. Whatchamacallit? He suntan Superman. You know what I'm saying? He writing on this tight text. You write that on your tights. You can't spell, you idiot. You know what I'm saying? And Cesaro, I don't know, it seems like Cesaro is becoming the new Santino. You know what I'm saying? As far as that European joke character, because if you remember, Santino initially turned into the joke character as the heel. I think he damn near turned into Santina Marella and was like, you know, had the dress and was at WrestleMania. I think that was all as a heel and what have you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't know, cause I like Cesaro's feats, just feats of strength. And like I said, I'm recording this Monday 1st, and I was just watching Main Event. Now I had the volume off, so I don't know. You know, I didn't catch everything, but what I did catch was this really cool spot by Cesaro where he was sitting on the top rope, or at least on the second rope. And Kofi is by the corner, sitting and standing by the apron, not on the top rope, not even in the ring, pretty much. And Cesaro grabs him and pulls him all the way up into the air from like the second or the third rope, into a superplex. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm a black guy with dreads. I think I said this before, but how far are they really gonna push Kofi? He's been here longer. You know what I'm saying? Unless he really comes up with new moves, just one of those guys where it's like he has unique moves, but he only has so many, and he has to have because he has such a unique style. It just works against him, kind of. You know what I mean? He did this cool move last Monday. It was the best moonsault ever, like literally, because it was the moonsault that 1-2-3 Kid used to do when he used to hit it. He used to do a backflip and hit a sideways backflip and hit a standing opponent. But he did it, you know, the way Christopher Daniels did it by jumping up on the turnbuckles one at a time, or you know what I'm saying, to the second one to the top, and then hitting the move. And you know, please, Christopher Daniels doesn't have nowhere near as much hops as Kofi Kingston does. You know, credit due where it's due. You know what I mean? First thing I thought was the BME. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just I don't know. Say what you want about Cesaro. When I'm watching a Cesaro match, I'm usually just looking forward to seeing what kind of what amazing feat of strength he could do next. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. They tried to push him. They had him hitting that. First of all, what the hell are they doing with him? The character wise, like, what's with all the old extra old school shit? Like he's doing what Frank Gotch's move. Frank Gotch. That's like 1930, I think. Maybe further back than that. His pose is pretty much Lance Storm. I mean, you know what I mean? How do you push a guy like this? It's just, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like the way they're doing that. I think they should just push him better. But then again, it's like they go full tilt doing shit the wrong way. So in my opinion, I don't want to take up too much time going through examples. You probably have examples of your own if you do relate what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's just they'll go full tilt doing dumb shit. Where it's like, how really? You know what I mean? Kind of like with this Fandango guy, where they're not having him hit. Fandango, it kind of reminds me of, at this point, of the killer from Scream. You know how he's this killer and makes a phone call and he comes in and da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? What's your scary movie? You know, a guy's got a body count. Killed Jada Pinkett in the movie screen. You know what I'm saying? Left her. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? But you know how he falls down so much he's kind of doofus and what have you. It's just, I'm watching him wrestle. What was it? William Regal. He just takes too many bumps. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna go into the order of the show. What the hell happened? Who else? Oh, Shield showed up. And what the hell is Ambrose's finishing move? What is it? Because he wins with a roll up, and I'm pissed off because it's like, dude, really? You doing a Divas roll up? What the hell's going on over here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they show up in what was it? In the helicopter, that and the third, and there's an example of somebody who's getting pushed all out, but it just seems in a bad way. Ambrose, Rollins, Reigns, we're the Shield. How many fucking times have you heard that shit? Does it excite you? Doesn't excite me. Doing it first of all, do it in the fucking ring. How about that? How about you do that shit in the fucking ring? It almost feels, I don't know, Aces and Eights and the Shield kind of have this weird thing where it's like it's a battle against the company, yet nothing happens. Like, whatchamacallit, I think, who got attacked backstage? No. This Monday Night Raw, they finally did get attacked by, oh my god, and it couldn't happen. Oh my god, I think I mentioned that the biggest threat to, yeah, it's a note just about the bad acting in Team Hell No. But pretty much, yeah, I don't know, I think they just happened to have them finally attack somebody, and I just, you know what I'm saying, because it was just boring. I mean, you gotta do something. If you're gonna be just backstage, yeah, do something backstage more than just the same type of promo without any intensity. Like, I'd rather see them take some kind of loss not a loss per se, but on record, but maybe some type of insult to their their ego or what have you. Have them just take some kind of ass kicking, and I want to see them cut a fiery promo. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Well, one thing, you should be able to just gauge their emotions, have a gauge of their emotions, just based on how they talk throughout different situations, different angles. And I wish they had the Shield, have some spot where they get on like I hear that Ambrose is a good talker, Jon Moxley, whatever. And I don't think I'm not doubting that because I haven't seen it, so I haven't got a chance to go online and just watch an old Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose, whatever the hell promo. The thing is, he's not coming off. He hasn't come off that well on here. Just in comparison, like I'm hearing that Seth Rollins doesn't talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say Seth Rollins doesn't talk as good as Dean Ambrose. You know what I'm saying? I like Roman Reigns personally. I like that spear. That spear seems to be the only move the only just one man move that shuts people down. It's pretty much like the triple power bomb and the spear. So when they had that match against the Undertaker and with Kane and Daniel Bryan, I'm thinking there's nothing new here. I mean, even having Undertaker come out and put on a damn good match makes me wonder if maybe he's back now. Maybe he had some kind of injuries where he only could wrestle at least a year, but now maybe he's just back on schedule. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? We just got the Undertaker back. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you how good this whole Team Hell No thing probably is. Put that over as the fact that Hell has got Undertaker tagged up with them. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the Shield goes, yeah, I wish they just did something different with the promos. You know what I'm saying? But that's in general. Like, look at Ryback. Ryback has no intensity when he talks. As a matter of fact, I think I heard that there was like whatchamacallit, the segment between Ryback and Mick Foley was really bad. It was like, I mean, that's all. I don't know. I was reading it online why it was bad. It was bad. This, that, and the third. And I saw it for myself. And the only thing I thought was bad was that they already showed a promo with Ryback backstage. I think it's right after Hell No gets jumped by the Shield backstage. And I think, Ryback is having some kind of interview, and I'm looking at him going, he's no fucking intensity. He doesn't talk he just talks kind of scary. He talks like a psycho, but he doesn't talk like a big beast. You know what I'm saying? He needs to let that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, and then you put him in the ring with Mick Foley, and Mick Foley sounds more intense than Ryback. He literally had it was like whatchamacallit. I'd rather hear Mick Foley talk about eating a Cheeto than hear Ryback talk about feed me more. I'd rather feed, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather feed Mick Foley Chris Candido with Cheeto. You know what I'm saying? He could feedo. You know what I'm saying? It's just he had more passion, and he damn sure had more intensity. And then he throwing all the shit he's accomplished. It was just it just stacked the deck way against Ryback, who doesn't even sound like he wants to do the shit that Mick Foley has done with his career. And what the fuck is with Mick Foley's hair? Mick Foley looks like a damn dog. That motherfucker's got dogitis. Well, he done been hit upside the head so hard like a raggedy old dog. It looks like that episode of Family Guy where they had the multiverse. He looks like the dog version of Mick Foley in that universe wouldn't even look that damn different. It looks like it's the hair. It's like he literally already has the ears. You know what I'm saying? Like an old shaggy dog. But man, if I was, please, I'm not even nowhere near burying Mick Foley. If I was going to bury Mick Foley, I'd say there's one thing about them putting out that new DVD. What the fuck has he done? Appeared and shit? Please, I already got hit and misses Mick Foley on DVD. Man, that's a good ass DVD. Was it Hit and Misses? Let me find this shit somewhere. I got that one. That shit rocking. Then again, I got whatchamacallit. It's another good one. Just offhand. Loose Cannon, Ryan Pillman. Even though he, I don't know, him calling New Jack a nigga, it might have gets him, and whoever, it might get him being a crazy piece of shit, like he saying, shit in that old lady people house. I don't know if he's shitting any black people house, if he was going to go that hard with the whole nigga thing. But, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't let him in the old folks home, you know what I'm saying, he damn near got no respect for the old folks. You know what I'm saying, it was kind of fucked up. Like, he did it just, you know what I'm saying, working the angle too damn hard. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'm going a half hour, so that's good. I'm going to give y'all some motherfucking work. You know what I mean? Anyhow, what is this song? Ziggler and no. Sandow versus Brodus Clay. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I was complaining last time how Cody Rhodes with his bullshit ass. Like, they had one of these news reports said that they did an angle. It was kind of like what they said about the Wrestling with Shadows Bret Hart DVD, how it was really just to work just for the DVD to sell. You know what I'm saying? How they caught on camera them pulling what was supposed to be first of all, pulling a Divas match at WrestleMania. I doubt that. I don't know, because I gotta see it. But wasn't it already advertised what the match was gonna be, featuring the Funkadactyls and the Bellas? Well, anyhow, supposedly they did this just for the show, just to create some drama, acting as if they had a match planned, and then pulling the match. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? They have something else instead. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like I said, this is all dirt sheet. So, you know what I'm saying? Please, you gotta run a spy scan. You know what I'm saying? Spyware sweeper through that whole deal right there. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, just, man, Damien Sandow, man, he could be doing a whole lot more. If he ain't had, man, they got him dragging. I thought if they really did have a Divas match plan, but they had to have, please, it's because of Cody Rhodes' not over ass. I mean, I don't know exactly how over Damien Sandow is, but he, man, having to shake Cody Rhodes' hand before and after a match ain't helping, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't need his help doing a cartwheel, put it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. I just don't like the fact that Damien Sandow easily could have had his own singles match at WrestleMania from the time that he broke up when Cody Rhodes got injured and he came back with that stupid ass mustache. I'll tell you one thing. I peeped how, whatchamacallit, Cody Rhodes looks like, if he was gonna look like anybody on some dash and shit, he damn sure looks like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Aviator. But you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that, cause you really see Damien Sandow with the Bellas. Like, if they were gonna do anything with Damien Sandow and the Bellas, I could see him damn near educating them too. You know what I'm saying? He had them using big words. You know what I'm saying? Dressing like ladies to the ring and all that. Speaking of dressing like ladies, and by now people probably already forgot about the whole angle with Natalya farting on TV and looking crazy, but she looks pretty as hell with that dress on. You know what I'm saying? At least you get to see her looking with the dress, just looking pretty as hell. You know what I'm saying? Chances are maybe they're doing that to just kind of soften her up, have her look pretty. She look pretty, looking pretty. You trying to look pretty, you got it. You swung at that ball, that's a home run. That's why it was a home run. You swung at that ball. You know what I'm saying? And she got some meat on her. She hit a home run. You know what I'm saying? Where it's born. I like that, Natalya. I got her doing like a Bret Hart screw job angle on the SmackDown vs. Raw for the women's title. You know what I'm saying? I definitely mess with Natalya and all that. Anyhow, back to yeah, and it's just that it's a critical stage in Damien Sandow's career. Like, come on, man. Cody Rhodes, man, we already know who your dad is. Just this Monday on Raw, he went and did the Goldust drop to the floor, thrust, hit to the jaw thing. Like, come on, man. Like, we know who your brother is. Come on, man. Come on, man. You damn near on like your third gimmick. What is this? You came in with hardcore. Well, he's wearing knee pads now, right? Put it that way. He had no knee pads. You know what I'm saying? Came in with hardcore. Came in tagged up with hardcore. Legacy. Dashing. Crazy ass. Well, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? World's dumbest criminal. That's why I call him world's dumbest criminal, because he had the clear mask, but he didn't want anybody to see his face. Just like the world's dumbest criminal who got caught on camera robbing a convenience store with a clear plastic bag. He's so scared of people to show his face, but he's wearing a clear mask with no scratch on his. Oh man, yo, stupid as hell. Then you just, I don't know what the hell. He's back to smiling. He's happy, Cody Rhodes. He's Cody Rhodes with a hoodie and different colors. Now he's right now. He's Cody Rhodes with the dumbass. He was saying like one big word, apropos. It is quite apropos. You know what I'm saying? I heard him say what 2-3 big words that you've been around saying now. You ain't what. I ain't see you backstage cutting. I ain't see you backstage walking around with a dictionary or nothing. Britannica, encyclopedia, none of that. You know, he got that weird shit. He got the old school TNA, the long vest with the no sleeve. Remember back in TNA when everybody had the dumbass long, the big ugly vest with the no sleeves? What was it? Triple X, Elix Skipper, and I think Christopher Daniels, right? Triple X. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jeff Jarrett had that ugly ass coat with all them ugly ass trench coats. You know what I'm saying? Damien Sandow so early in the game where it's kind of fucked up. I think they had the whatchamacallit. I missed how much a Raw did I catch this week, but I know they did some shit with Cody. What was it? The one with Cody Rhodes wrestled Randy Orton. He came down by himself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't damn sure he had the bellas with him anymore. They over there beating and shit. I guess they pushing them hard for that show, but man, word, Caitlyn got beat like that and hit the rope, and that's it. Who the champion? I look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Damien Sandow, that's too early in the career to have him stuck with somebody who don't get over when he could be getting over by him damn self and could have been at WrestleMania for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Then again, I mean, it just the fact that he had to wrestle Brodus Clay and do some dumbass roll up. I think he did the cheap. I think he won with the cheap dumb roll up. Because they got wrestled a 350 pound guy because they got making him a tag team, and you know what I'm saying, they probably could have had Tenzai either back in Japan making money where he could or a better gimmick, but it's a tag team. Oh man, it's 3 tag teams in the whole wrestling right now. It's 4. You know what I'm saying? The Clones, you know what I'm saying? Epico and Primo. Hell No, Rhodes Scholars, and Tons of Funk, and that's it. And man, I'm gonna just dead the whole tag team division to come better. How you gonna do that? Keeping Cody Rhodes around, dragging somebody fuck down with you? You know what I mean? Cody Rhodes needs to be in TNA. I wish Dusty Rhodes is in TNA or some shit. Take your kid with you. Have him get pushed the fuck to the moon over there. You know what I mean? Anyhow, yeah, it look dumb. They could have had Damien Sandow in a better match than the whole damn 9 tonight. It could have just been a better damn show. I don't know. Whatchamacallit? Oh, Zigglypuff. AJ called Zigglypuff and all that. Stupid as hell. I'm like, Ziggler. I kind of saw it backwards because I heard him say it on this week's Raw. And how they had some kind of nickname. That damn sure gets her to bust that shit right out. You know what I mean? I look shot the fuck out. I think whatchamacallit pops up in that whole segment. What was it? Yeah, Brad Maddox and Vicky Speaking of drag down, yeah, yo, Brad Maddox. Yo, either Brad Maddox needs to either say excuse me and try to get that Vicky heat. Get the fuck out of here. What's Brad Maddox doing? What is he doing on TV? What is he helping? He's not even getting his ass kicked for people's enjoyment anymore. When the last time Brad Maddox got his ass whipped? He needs to see she gonna be the assisting whatchamacallit of Monday Night Raw. Man, he needs to assisting giving me a reason to watch and get in that ring and take some bumps. You goofy looking ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck. Oh, what else comes out? There's a Shield does some kind of promo deal. Blah blah blah. Then Ziggler and Y2J, and I'm thinking, damn, Shield, Fandango, Sandow. I feel it's all talent being wasted. You know what I'm saying? They're using them all in some weird ass, goofy ass ways, in my opinion. Whatchamacallit, Shield got them tired ass promos already getting old, already feeling one dimensional. Fandango, he all this build up. I figured he'd be kicking the shit. I thought he'd be beating the shit out of people. He takes too many damn bumps. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be a bit more dominant. When he came in that first run-in he did, when he kicked Jericho in the head like that, I thought he'd be kicking people in the head and setting up that leg drop. Nice. I see he's doing Mike Knox move. I remember I gave a wrestler that move. Cause you know, so on SmackDown vs. Raw, it looks like he was playing SmackDown vs. Raw and gets used that because he liked that fucking move, and because he's not a big guy, you know, he has to do some kind of move with a guy, you know, slams himself somehow, like the Skull Crusher, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that, where they kind of have to jump into the move or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying. So I guess we're not gonna be seeing the leg drop as more. I wish they could have came up with something, you know what I'm saying, athletic, I don't know, it's one thing about Fandango is that the motherfucker can't dance, and it seems like everybody he goes up against can dance. Even had Jericho dance with his girl. His girl was with it. Should have kept that black hair girl. That black hair girl wasn't have tricked off like that. That's mad disrespectful. I mean, you know, it's a work. You know what I'm saying? But it just, I don't know. They're making this character look weak in certain ways, in the wrong way. When, you know what I'm saying? When he did the I think this last SmackDown, he started doing the Fandango. He started Fandangoing. I ain't know what the fuck Fandangoing was. I thought Fandango was da 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 da. I thought that was doing the damn song. Come to find out, Fandango is doing that thing with the finger. And I think there's this picture of Justin Timberlake. He's not Fandangoing, but it's like an old picture. I think he's kind of doing like the fingers in the air. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like an example of it. You know what I'm saying? Funny as shit. Anyhow, whatchamacallit? Yeah, Y2J and Dolph Ziggler. And much as I appreciate Jericho, you know what I'm saying, helping out and building this and building up some new guys, you know, that's, you really could say thank you, Jericho, for that. You know what I mean? He really did that. Whatchamacallit? It's just, I wish other people would do it as well. Like Triple H, get the fuck off television, or make somebody a star of being on television. Cause what the fuck, man? What are you doing? I get a rush out of it. His interviews like I get a rush out of it. Rush? Shut up! Get the fuck off of television. Come on, man. You over here bringing Bruno Sammartino and all of that, man. Bring some stars, man. Bring. Come on, man. Bring in some stars or just contribute. I mean, look at Undertaker. Undertaker probably. I bet you Undertaker say, "Yo, I like that Shield. Yo, I get rehabbed up. Yo, I give him the rub. I'm with it. I like them. Let's build the future. What's good?" I bet you Undertaker said, "Yo, I like the Shield. I'll do business." You know what I'm saying? Triple H then suit. Not doing fucking business. Not doing what's good for business. How you gonna put on the suit and you not about more, man? You putting on gloves and shit. You ain't even gonna, you know what I mean? Ah, man, you gonna put on gloves and keep them in your pocket. You know what I mean? Keep your hands in your pocket. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit, man. That shit's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Anyhow, what else happened? Yeah, it was pretty cool how I kind of wished that, yeah, the way the match finished, the way they were doing the Fandango music came on. All right, boom. It was real cool. You know it was Chris Jericho. And just being a veteran, you know what I'm saying, calling that wave spot right before Ziggler hit him with that move. And of course, in Jericho fashion, you know what I'm saying, being the businessman and veteran that he is, you know what I'm saying, has Ziggler doing the spot. And man, that was kind of cool because it was a whole bunch of near counts, a whole bunch of near threes. You know what I'm saying, real epic. You know what I mean? It's matter of fact, yeah, I wish that the way he kind of just stood, I'm trying to remember, but he did, I don't know, he just kind of got caught unaware when that move came in. You know what I'm saying? When he got hit, when the music came on, and I wish he would have been doing the Fandango dance. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of take advantage of the feel of the crowd, and it kind of would have explained it more because he kind of just stood there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it would have made him look too weak doing so, but I kind of wish they would have done it like that. Another thing is, did you see the way Ziggler sold that code breaker? I'm telling you, if Ziggler really gets to an ill level, it's gonna be like The Rock. You know what I mean? When The Rock got hit and he sold, it kind of just, you know what I mean? Ziggler's still kind of coming up. You know what I mean? It kind of just, you know what I mean? He kind of still has that smell of him just getting bro kicked to death. Oh, man, yo, bro, man, I'll tell you, if Dolph Ziggler can sell anything, he could sell a damn concussion. It looked like he caught a damn concussion off there, like, ugh, like he got his brains kicked the hell out. You know what I mean? Anyhow, whatchamacallit, if you really, yeah, with the way I remember The Rock getting gored by Rhino, it was like, oh my God, look how we hit The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Of all people, you know what I mean? Kind of like it's going into WrestleMania 15. I'm telling you, Dolph Ziggler is gonna get to a point where it's really gonna mean something, and it's really gonna be spectacular when going into some pay-per-view. He gets hit with some move, and oh my God, it's gonna. I mean, I'm telling you, the fucking Monday Night Raw is going to be going off with Dolph getting hit with some incredible move. You know what I mean? They really are, you know what I'm saying, high on Dolph Ziggler. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe, is he drawing a crowd? Because maybe, you know what I mean? I hope it doesn't Chris Benoit, where it's like by summertime, whatever, people are tired, and you never really see him in that spot again. You know what I mean? I think, next thing you know, you saw Chris Benoit. I think he lost to JBL, the United States title. You know what I mean? Oh God, you know what I mean? Anyhow, as far as Extreme Rules, and I'm hoping that, you know, all the involvement, because I don't know if you guys know, if you have WWE 13, that Paul Heyman wrote the Attitude Era storyline, and you know, even if he doesn't have, you know, like CM Punk is still taking some time off, so it's not like he'll be all involved in hand on camera. But you know, given that the show is called Extreme Rules and he is on camera advertising in regards to Triple H and Brock Lesnar, perhaps, you know, his time in the company as of now, hopefully he might have enough pull to, you know, I want some tables. I want some tables. Oh man, I just seen, what was it, Bully Ray and what's his name, and Devon Slaves, another one, yeah, bro, Slave Devon, 3D Joseph Park, because that's the only kind of war that's going on in TNA, is some fat guy in a suit that used to be Abyss. I mean, how little do people give a shit about that they're not even doing the know you're a best. Remember that? They used to do that. I'm telling you, nobody cares. It's all about popping for Hogan. And he literally said on camera, even if I'm not capable to get in the ring. He actually said it. He actually said it. I mean, he actually comes out and says, well, I body slammed a giant. My body slammed Oh man, later on, yo, I was gonna get on. I get the TNA. Yo, off top, tell me Matt Morgan doesn't just not come off like a big goofy. Yo, Matt Morgan comes off like the big doofy giant from Looney Tunes that calls Daffy Duck George. I think he's a big abominable snowman. He throws the giant saucer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's big, but he's big and doofy and cartoonish way he talks. As a matter of fact, the way he looks with all that facial hair right now, doesn't Matt Morgan look like Thor from Nurse Jackie? He's doofy as hell. And I'm thinking, to get that much camera time with Hulk Hogan, you suck this dick. You suck this dick. It's gonna be a sex tape. Hulk Hogan's gonna come out. It's gonna end up on a sex tape with everybody who got fucking pushed while he was in fucking TNA. Because every one of them had to fucking swallow Brooke and fucking Nick. They had to swallow his Brooke and Nick. They had to swallow Word is born, man. How else did you get on camera? You know what I'm saying? We watching on Monday Night Raw. Kofi just had a baby. And I'm thinking, I think I already said this before, but it's like, yo, it's one thing to be Brooke Hogan in TNA. It's one thing to be Hulk Hogan's kid. It's one thing to be Eric Bischoff's kid. But what about everybody else in TNA that has a family to feed? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck all this politics and all that. How about, man, putting food on the table for your kid, man? And people not getting used and not getting treated right. I mean, you damn near got Bully Ray reading out a list of all the people who are damn near getting buried by aces and eights, talking about how there's a war when they walking in the building with 3 pussy ass security guards to the count of 10. Get the fuck out of my way. What the fuck is that? That's not a fucking war. And then later on, the only dude who comes in the ring to pop off on you know what I'm saying, just on behalf of TNA is some fat nigga in a suit that used to be a bitch. Like this, it's like, yo, if you love TNA, you should be more mad at this shit than I am. I'm looking at this shit going, that's why WrestleMania 29 sucked so bad, but was still the highest grossing WrestleMania in WWE history. Because, yo, TNA sucked so bad, they let WWE get away with, go to the bank with, but damn near consider themselves successful with the bullshit they putting on. WrestleMania, dead audience, booed all through. What? John Cena ain't hit that Hurricane Run and he hit CM Punk with. What the fuck? Bro! In the New York, man, they tore that ass up. You know what I mean? I don't know why they used to call WWE going to New York. If John Cena ain't repping going to New York, they ought to just call that shit going to the office. Because that's what that shit's about. I'm trying to remember what interstate you can drive down. Because I had to move some people to Connecticut from Brooklyn. And I drove up that direct, I'm pretty sure the basic interstate going straight in from New York north to Connecticut. And you drive right past the WWE corporate building. And that's what they ought to call that shit. Taking the interstate or going to the office. That's what that shit is. You know, them office people are up their own ass. That's why they call it politics, because, man, look at Congress. Bill Maher's doing a new thing where it's the dumbest. He's doing a thing where it's the dumbest. What is it? The dumbest politician? The dumbest congressman. I don't know if you've seen that Family Guy joke they just did. What is it? He said, if progress means going forth, then what's the opposite of progress? And then they let that shit marinate for a while. And you know it's Congress, pro and con. And he was like, it's Congress. Where's boy, man? I'm telling you, because the politics in wrestling is ass backwards and counterproductive and self-serving, only to the small amount of people that benefit. And you're not one of them. Buying a ticket don't mean that doesn't make you privileged to doesn't give you the privilege of watching a good fucking show when it comes to WWE in 2013. Cause motherfuckers is allowed to do the dumb shit. What? I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You can't post half this shit. Luckily, I'm only getting 22 views. And then y'all give a fuck about what I said. I got about 4 downloads. Well, really, what I gotta do is I gotta just go down the list of blog sites that I can like post the videos on. So I ain't really worried about that. That's why I can joke about it. Cause I do the same thing with those No Mercy mods. And the cool thing about with Mediafire is that it literally told me where I had to, where I was getting my hits from. And it was like, like 40% here, 30% here, 20, I was getting a good, it was, a good range of different hits from different sites. So, I'll apply those same methods to Thunder's thoughts and so forth. And what the fuck was I even talking about? I put the paper down and just started talking. I threw Heyman and okay. I think I already said Dash, and I actually wrote that shit down to mention to y'all that Cody Rhodes looks like Leonardo DiCaprio on The Aviator. And also, well, like I was saying earlier, I think the only threat to Team Hell No, gimmick wise, is just gonna be the horrible acting. I am the tag team champions. They were doing this thing where he was like, I promise. It was horrible. And then the shit runs up and kicks their ass. I'm like, thank you. You wanted them, you know what I'm saying? You wanted them to get their ass kicked for acting so shitty. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it is. They're over enough that The Undertaker's wrestling with them. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. You kidding me? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what happened up next? I think it was Biggie Langston and Zack Ryder. And this is my first time hearing that Biggie Langston music, seeing how he comes to the ring by himself. And I'm telling you, I remember when Dolph Ziggler first won the title and Biggie Langston did the he kind of announced him, here's your new champion. More like a ha 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 nigga, you ain't gonna get this belt. Ron Simmons might have had it, but you ain't gonna get it. Now, as long as we run shit, we the white people. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Nah, but I think it kind of messed his gimmick up because, you know what I'm saying? Instead of him being badass, he's all like an announcer. Where is he? Ricardo Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? One thing is that it's cool that at least he did show emotion as he came to the ring, making faces, and I even liked that whole chalk thing he was doing. Only problem is that it's just too bad WWE lacks innovation in the moves because he didn't really do, you know what I mean? He's strong as hell, explosive, but I didn't really like some of his moves. And please, the big ending, that finishing move of his is ridiculous. I already put that on the list of like just one of the worst moves, and it's bad of all because it's such a waste. It really does. That move really does. It really does. Showcase physicality. The only problem is that it's a dumb move. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather them do some kind of power slam or something. Maybe catch some off the ropes, some kind of tilt the world kind of thing. I kind of like that better. Anyhow, but at the end of the day, at least he's like showing different poses. And also, I don't really like that one arm pose thing. You know what I mean? Jesse Owens already did it in the 60s. It's okay, we won. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, that's about it. I think I am looking forward to seeing Biggie Langston. The only thing is that hair. That fucking hair. Please, do something about that shit. That shit looks, I don't know. You know what I mean? Where it gets the way his head is shaped and all that. It just looks kind of weird. You know what I mean? Anyhow, alright. Let's see what happened. Oh, alright. What was it? The Shield versus Team Hell No and Undertaker. That was a good match. And the whole thing is that, I think if you would have seen that match in itself, you probably would have been hoping to see, maybe, if anything, I like the whole Roman Reigns and Kane thing going on. And please, I remember writing that down, that this looks like it could break into 3 great singles matches. But that was right when I think Daniel Bryan hit that spot and knocked Rollins to the outside, and they got this is awesome chant. Excuse me. I try to edit that out when I get a chance. But yeah, that was a pretty cool match. Only thing I think I might have critiqued about that match between, I think the match with John Cena in there wasn't as good for some reason. I think mainly just because, I don't know. I think maybe I've seen all the spots already, and I think maybe it just be more innovative, and it might be more heat if there was all one-on-ones. Well, I'm definitely looking forward, of all things, to a Daniel Bryan Seth Rollins match, because you can imagine niggas being electrifying, really high speed and what have you. Anyhow, didn't I say before? I remember writing this down. I'm thinking, just going through while watching the show bit by bit, I was thinking, what the hell is Dean Ambrose's finishing move? And are you kidding me? What the hell, man? That roll-up shit is not getting it, man. You know what I mean? It's just, oh man, it's always by people who either don't have a finishing move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, what the hell is the Bella's finishing move? They rolling up blunts in that goddamn ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell is going on. Always by people who either don't have a move or just, need to, I don't know, it just looks so cheap. And it's really unfortunate to have somebody like Dean Ambrose doing that, who seems to have a future in this business. Anyhow, the Fandango match came on. What was it against? Fandango against William Regal. And I'm telling you, I said it before, Fandango takes too many bumps. He looks too goofy. He needs to, as cocky as he is for him to be too cocky to come down to the damn ring and have to debut at WrestleMania, he takes too many bumps. It'd be cool if he just, was that kind of character from the Ripper or whatever, but to have him debut at WrestleMania and get all this fan, you know what I mean? Get this whole, the whole mass appeal by pop culture. He's a pop culture sensation. He's gonna go down in the history books of like 2013. You know what I'm saying? People, you see, we got that off. And that, I swear, does everybody outdance him? You know what I'm saying? I'm referring to the Raw from, I believe this is, what was I beg your pardon, the 22nd, I just looked back and saw it because I remember what the actual file said. The 22nd of April. But Khali outdances him. Some people were saying he beats him in the contest. That he should not. I'm telling you, he's supposed to be dominant. For him to lose a dance contest? You know what I mean? I think William Regal busted dance move. I mean, what is Fandango's official dance move? To see him actually fandangoing on SmackDown off from the top rope, kind of cool. I can imagine just a real, what's his name? Because they kind of did a Daniel Bryan kind of thing with him, because Daniel Bryan, his real name was Bryan Danielson. Well, Fandango's real name isn't Johnny Curtis. That's such a generic and awful name, and I thought maybe they just made it up, some dumb shit. I swear to God, them kids with the Make-A-Wish names had better, the Make-A-Wish kids had better names than the shit they got in FCW. Lightning Logan sounds fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Nick the Sticks. I don't know what the hell the other one was. Oh, is it? Oh, the Eliminator. The Eliminator and Lightning Logan. And I'm telling you, I could imagine a guy named Lightning Logan having a finishing move called the Eliminator. I mean, what the hell? I mean, you might as well call Cesaro the Yodeler, because what the hell? The Neutralizer. I mean, how old school is that, man? Too damn old school. It's not getting the fuck over. You know what I mean? Anyhow, what you gonna call it? Alright, what was I talking about? Yeah, Fandango being outdanced by everybody and them not pushing him. And what the hell, man? Jericho! Yo, what's up with Fandango's new girl actually dancing with him? You supposed to, you know what I mean? I bet you everybody was like that the girl with the black hair was too stiff and just stood there and was like, I guess, you know what I mean? But that shit, I don't know. He damn near sullied that blonde haired girl. You know what I mean? That was an Arabic coach, man. Throw rocks at her for doing that. He damn near dishonored him for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like put it this way. Fandango debuted as a wrestler at the WrestleMania that Booker T went into the Hall of Fame. And if you saw what Booker T did at the Hall of Fame, he did the Spinneroonie. If Fandango goes into the Hall of Fame, heaven allows, what the hell is he gonna do in his Hall of Fame? He has no dance move. He has no good one. What the hell is he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's gonna do when he goes into that Hall of Fame. Anyhow, we'll pop off next. That the Battle Royal. I'm looking at that Battle Royal and I'm thinking, damn, there's like 6 of them. Yo, is this all the divas they have left in WWE? It looked like nothing. Damn, you remember? Oh my god, they got just like Google or YouTube. You on YouTube watching me right now? Go on YouTube, or be on while you're on YouTube. Just open up another tab or whatever, and just look at a Battle Royal from like a few years ago compared to what's going on now. And what the hell, man? Yo, it's depleted as a motherfucker. The only good side to that Battle Royal, at least the one that they had, as considering what the product has been as of late, is that I guess there's no roll up. You know what I mean? At least you can't do a dumbass Diva roll up, even though they damn near had Sandow and Dean Ambrose do it the same night, which is really, you know what I'm saying? I wish you would have at least done that what's his name? What does he call that move? I forgot what the hell he calls that move. It was some Latin. I think it was a Latin word too. Anyhow, yeah, you should have hit that. You should at least hit that move on Brodus. But anyhow, you got the Diva Battle Royal. Man, I'm thinking, I hope Tamina does that super kick on the regular, and she's knocking people out with it, you know what I'm saying? Knocking them out the whole damn match. I mean, nothing, I don't know. I mean, if anything, you guys know y'all know I'm crazy about that, and I'm nuts over Naomi. And yo, she's incredible in that ring, man. She had a match, I think, what was it, this week, where she bust out the Enziguri hard as hell. She bust out the Undertaker. You know, the Undertaker can't do that move anymore. The flip. Can't do the flip lariat clothesline thing anymore. He kind of falls to the side. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Naomi busting that move out. Springboard, Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? She's a hot tag. You tag in Naomi. If they ever did like some kind of tag team, she's, you know what I mean? Please, against the Bellas, she'll springboard her way into the ring with the crossbody. She on her Kofi Kingston springboard body pressing. You know what I'm saying? Real, just, man, they're talking about Taryn, that new girl on TNA, being the hybrid of beauty and athleticism. I'm thinking, it's not Naomi. I mean, it's a different company, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you know what I mean? Like, please, not Naomi, damn near, listen to Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? I be what she's trying to do. And it's unfortunate because the way the industry is, I doubt, I guess I'm kind of pessimistic about how Naomi's going to be regarded, you know what I'm saying, in consideration of her talent and her beauty. And yeah, she got thrown out, I think, like second. You know what I mean? Not really trying to build that shit. It was like an attraction. Yeah, she just happens to be good. Oh well, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, yeah, I think I already mentioned about Mick Foley. Oh yeah, Brodus Clay shucking job his way into a movie. You know what I'm saying? He played the game. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I want to know if Snoop Dogg knew this guy was going to be such a damn sellout. I'd love to know what Snoop Dogg thinks about Brodus Clay going on TV with a whole bunch of fat, big booty black ladies playing a bunch of niggas' moms, and then going on TV talking about, I don't shuck and jive because I have to. I shuck and jive because I was born to. Nigga, shut your slave ass up. Damn. That's why you got thin head. Why you got that straight head now, man? With slave left of you, man, them nuts that been busting your family. You house broken nigga. Shit, Ubu, shit. Good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bruh. Just setting niggas back. Anyhow, let me wrap up, bro. What happened with that? Yeah, I was talking about Nick. I think I already mentioned that in the beginning, so I can just ride back like intensity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fully, you know what I mean, look more intense than damn near Ryback. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, you almost forget all the potential he has. You know what I'm saying? Between the way he talks and just in comparison. And I don't think that Ryback looked that bad in that promo, seeing how he looked just as bad in the promo earlier when he was backstage talking to Justin Roberts or whoever the fuck that was. He just lacked intensity. And it's just, yeah, he tried to close the show with it. And he put him in there with somebody who just has more passion and more hunger for the business, even though they've had their fill. And you know, I don't know, man. Ryback, I think it's getting to the point where he's not really getting that much of a reaction. I mean, yeah, feed me more, blah blah blah. Like I said, you could bring out Vicky Guerrero and have her say "excuse me," and that's gonna get a fucking pop. But as far as, you know, selling tickets, question mark for real, big one. You know what I'm saying? Fucking guy wearing a suit with a question marks everywhere. You got riddle me that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Anyhow, before I get into what happened TNA this week, let me just catch up with what happened last week on TNA Impact. I got fucking around. I had my notes, wrote them down, and just got so lost in the damn week that I forgot I even had them. I'm not even sure if I got the whole damn show on here. I'm just gonna just read off what notes I do have. And off top, when I heard online, I think reading the dirt sheets, I've come across almost every TNA quote unquote new report. I beg your pardon. Every quote unquote TNA new announcement that was gonna change the shape of wrestling. Oh my god, I know it. Oh my god, I remember. Yo, so when I heard them talking about, man, I gotta Google it. I ain't get a chance to Google it, but come on, man, just you can do. I mean, it's something you can do yourself. You know what I mean? Just so you're not just taking what I say at face value. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, man, all you gotta do is Google WCW ref camera. When I heard them say they're gonna come up with some new innovative thing like a ref and it ref cam, I'm like, the ref camera is from WCW. Y'all, you done that shit before, Hogan, Bischoff. You've done that. And then stupid ass, what was it with that hat, the referee? And like the ugly tint, like, you know what I'm saying, if you had like a flat screen television, high definition 1020, 1080, you know what I'm saying, pixels, and you're looking at TNA Impact and they're showing during the X Division that ref cam with the yellow tint, where it looks like looks like somebody dropped you in a tank full of urine, and you're watching this shit in the tank full of urine, trying to get out of a straitjacket. I mean that piss tint, that piss hue. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, how the fuck you gonna call that shit new? That's from like 1990 something, 1990. That's at least from the 90s. Didn't they do that shit like Road Wild, like 98? Oh my god, y'all. TNA, y'all gotta stop playing. So I think this show started the way the other one did, you know, with the Aces arriving. And once again, how are you guys trying this, man? Yo, TNA, Eric Bischoff, he couldn't go to Iraq because he can't sell a war. You telling me this a war? This ain't a war. Like 3 security guards done greeted you motherfuckers. And this just happened to be, I think the episode, I don't think I wrote it down. I think that's what happened. I think I kind of just stopped giving a fuck about TNA Impact that week. As a matter of fact, in hindsight, come to find out, this episode had, I know it lost ratings. I know it lost some ratings, but what happened was the women's match ended up being the highest rated segment of the show. And honestly, Mark Madden saying that it doesn't necessarily show how good the women are in that regard. That it's gonna be assumed that men's segments in wrestling are always gonna be better and draw more, and men are always gonna just draw more in wrestling than women will always forever and forever will be. But honestly, I think that was really just a reflect. I think it was just both. It showed how good the women are. You know what I mean? If anything, it shows that they're not as bad. I mean, they're no, with all the chauvinism in wrestling, I mean, what the hell? There are no women in aces and eights. I mean, you could have had ODB in that shit. You could have had, you know what I mean? Max and SoCal Val wows out and you know what I mean? They're gonna have Taz in there, which is fucking retarded because nobody does shit to Taz, not yet, for helping. How is it a war? How come? Come on, I want to see Mike Tenay just get so pissed off. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just, where's the heat? Where's the heat? It's not about heat. It's just about Hogan putting over. I mean, I think he said it at some point. At some point, it was like he said something where it was like, "Oh my God, this is the Hulkamania tour." It's the Hulkamania tour. That's all this is. It's the Hulkamania tour. That's all this is, man. Your little band of ass kissers, and you're gonna make fucking money off of other people. You know what I'm saying? And I've already said it before that, you know what I mean? It's one thing to be Hulk Hogan's kid, but what about everybody else in TNA who has mouths to feed? You know what I mean? When I'm telling you, it's gonna be some Law and Order shit. We're gonna find Hogan. Something. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't wish it. You know what I mean? I don't wish it. But it's dog. How fucked up you gonna make it for everybody just to put your tired shit over? How far are you really gonna push? How far are you really gonna push it? How many 7-foot beast mode motherfuckers are really gonna kiss your ass? Somebody gonna bite you. Somebody gonna bite you just while you bent it over and presenting your butt cheek to them. They're gonna bite. This is fucking stupid. This is absolutely fucking stupid. It really is, man. It gets from a booking stage. Like, how the dog? You've been wrestling too long to not know better than to book better shit than this. And at the same time, wow, you're really fucking good at putting your black ass the fuck over. You really are. You really fucking are, Hogan. You really are. Your family and shit like this. One thing, at least this week, they didn't put that ugly ass camera on Brooke where she looks strong as hell. When she was at ringside during Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray's match that week on Impact, and they showed it in the locker room to the side with the big nose and the chin sticking out from the side. Damn, she looked strong as hell. Her face was equal. Her face was saying them prayers and taking them vitamins. Her face looked strong as hell. I said, what the fuck? Like she gonna cast a spell on somebody, man. Look crazy. And she pretty as hell. Just I don't know what the fuck. She look good. She look good this week, man. Her legs look good this week right here. Well, she's talking backstage with, I think, who is it? Nah, she was talking with Hogan, and they actually kind of zoomed in on her legs. You know, it is what it is. I'm just saying, yum, yum, yum. You know what I'm saying? She got some good legs on. I remember she was in that Tony Braxton video. I think she gets Trey Songz to trick off. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think. What else happened? I think Anderson cut some Oh shit! Yo! What the fuck, man? I ain't get to the matches. I'm bugging. I'm so yeah, yo. It was the 2-on-1 against Kurt Angle, Bischoff and Briscoe. One thing about, I don't know, maybe not show, but at least with Briscoe, I mean, then again, Briscoe too, it kind of has the whole he's somebody's son bullshit. You know, he's somebody's kid. You know what I mean? He's getting a push because of that. You know, possibly above whether he has, excuse me, but whether he has talent or not. Because so he's playing that damn game. Who has time to see whether you have talent or not? The only talent we see is that you know how to play the goddamn game. You kiss some good ass cheeks. You know what I mean? And yo, what's up with Kurt Angle's singlet? He had like the thing tucked in. I don't know what the hell he had wrapped around his stomach, but he had it tucked in so tight that it made his butt stick out. So his butt look all. He got the William Shatner. He got the. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Captain Kirk. Captain Kurt Angle. Cause he bald like Kurt. He bald like William Shatner, but I guess he don't got the hairpiece. You know what I'm saying? Whatever hairpiece he had on when they was doing the Everybody Loves when Harry Met Sally, when they were doing the WrestleMania Goes to Hollywood, and it was him and Christy Hemme at the restaurant, or whatever she's having. You know what I'm saying? By putting an ankle lock. I guess the ankle lock made Christy Hemme bust a nut. Anyhow, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of hairpiece like that. But yeah, he looking like William Shatner, man, with the bald head. Oh my God, the bald head and that shit tucked around his, with his stomach tucked in his booty. What? You just tuned it halfway. What the hell is that? That Kurt ass sticking. Oh shit. And yeah, yo, no heat. Like, I thought, and you know what it was? For it to be an opening match on TNA and supposed to be with Kurt Angle, where he tends to go nuts. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really have him really pop off. Or what else was it? Oh, it was the fact that they had the promo to it. They had like the opening promo before the match even started. It was like, you know, it's a building up because of a storyline and and when they fought, didn't feel like it. I didn't wrestle like it had all that shit built up. Why you even tell me? Oh, y'all fucked it up telling me. Oh, wait, man, don't even tell me all that bullshit. You're gonna put on a subpar match, or not a subpar match, but just a match where it was all technical. Bad enough you end up fighting two guys who represent something that's trying to take over the whole damn business. I mean, I don't know what interaction Kurt Angle had with the NWO when they came in. If he was even around, if he didn't hurt his neck or something like that. Maybe that was Edge. I think Edge was out for like a year or something like that because he hurt his neck. Oh man. Well, anyhow, what the hell happened? Yeah, the Aces and Eights show up. They jump him. It doesn't make any fucking sense in the whatsoever, because where's the war? To literally have Joseph Park, formerly Abyss, the one person who comes out in over like 2 weeks to just defend the honor of TNA, is just fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. What the fuck are you showing me this shit for? You know what I mean? Ridiculous. Anderson, dog, shut up. You can't talk. And I'm giving you my asshole's word. That is funny. But it's funny when somebody says it to him. You know what I mean? Bully Ray said that shit to him better than he, you know, whatever. Asshole's word. You know what I mean? What else happened? There was a boring chant during the X Division match. You know what I mean? I think the only one good spot. And oh man, it was a one good spot, and it was not the Canadian Destroyer for some reason. It was who was it? It was Kenny King, Zema Ion, and Petey Williams. And I'm gonna mention that I think I'd rather see Austin Aries in the X Division. Just based on the fact that I'd rather see him wrestle in the X Division. I'd rather see him versus Petey Williams than see him versus Chavo fucking Guerrero. If you're gonna have Chavo Guerrero going over on him. You know what I mean? I think the same should apply for fucking Hernandez too. Like, really? Chavo Guerrero? You know what I mean? Chavo Guerrero. 2013. Rather see Vicky. I'd rather see fucking Vicky. You know what I mean? Anyhow, Yeah, what happened? Oh, whatchamacallit? Yo, they had some fucking deal where it was like a pinfall after a submission match, and I don't know if you guys ever played, you know what I'm saying, SmackDown for PlayStation 1. I think maybe a couple of the ones for PlayStation 2, where you do a submission move and they kick out, or they don't tap out, but you can pin them after you do it, which is fucking stupid as hell. But that actually happened during this match. He might went for a submission move, and then somebody pinned him. You believe that dumb shit? It's fucking retarded. You know what I mean? Anyhow, alright. They had some Magnus promo. I'm trying to remember what the fuck even happened during the Magnus. I don't think I wrote down any of these damn promos. Oh, whatchamacallit? Yeah, that's right. Wait, he gets jumped by Aces and Eights on the way to the ring. So it's not really a match. And once again, guys from TNA are getting fucking jumped, and nobody's retaliating. Nothing's happening. And it really kind of just fucked me up in the head when they did the thing. I think it was next week, where Bully Ray he has a list. I've actually been paused this shit. I downloaded it, and he literally has an entire list of a whole bunch of TNA guys. And that's the thing. It's one thing if they're gonna be getting buried and getting their ass kicked and being misused, but it's something else when, damn, yo, you got them fucking not even on television. They're not even on TV. They named a whole bunch of people who are, you know, as far as TNA goes, the stars, bigger fucking stars. Yo, Aces and Eights are getting more TV time backstage, or stupid ass little drinking beers and saluting people off camera who I can't even fucking see. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are you even saluting? It's not even it's oh my god, it's fucking brain damage booking. It's like, how many people had concussions and you're in here booking fucking matches and shit? How many? You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking retarded. So anyway, whatchamacallit? Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe does something. I think he comes out. Oh, he calls Aces and Eights cowards, but for some reason he didn't pop off. Like, he didn't help. I don't remember. I don't fucking care. It's TNA. You really want me to spend? I don't know. You guys probably don't want me to spend 20-30 minutes going over TNA. You're fucking retarded. But I did take more notes in regards to this week's one, so I'm gonna get caught. I just want to get caught up in TNA in general. You know, as far as the business, you know, in the long, as far as a long story or a short story goes. And let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, Brooke Hogan. Yeah, Brooke Hogan didn't. Yeah, I already said that. I thought of that before I even make sure it's further down. But yeah, you know, Brooke Hogan. Yo, they're gonna do it again. I mean, it's her face. They're not gonna hide parts of her face. Sooner or later, you're gonna see that shit. But yo, she turned her shit to the side, strong as hell. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as hell. But anyhow, what is this going on here? Women's match with ODB. Oh yeah, the women's match with ODB as a ref just seems more legit. You know what I'm saying? She's wearing pants. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. They got the whole town girl too. It just comes off like she's just sucking somebody's dick and getting the fucking rub for it. As far as her wrestling, her talking ability, and having to come out in little short shorts with the fucking referee shit. Not cute, really. Who you wearing? You ain't wearing that shit for women who want jobs as referees. Cause put it this way, there are no female referees in wrestling besides her, and the only one that we're gonna have is wearing dumbass short shorts. Another one's grabbing her titties. Got the shirt. I'll play with my titties and shit. It's fucking stupid. Like, come on, man. You can have that shit. I'm not saying, you know, that shit is completely flat out. What I'm saying is that, come on, man, it's 2013. Have legitimate shit, man. Just have a female. They got that shit in college basketball. Just regular female referees. They got female boxing referees. Like, Y'all gotta, y'all too much 5-year-old shit in wrestling. You still on the old boys are better than girls, like fucking, you know what I'm saying, Dance the Menace, you know what I'm saying, not wanting to kiss Margaret, you know what I mean, just gonna grow the fuck up and come correct with it, man, because y'all fucking your own product up. That's what the fuck y'all put out there, you know what I'm saying. Anyhow, yeah, oh, that's right, before, they left Joseph Park in the shower, he got washed up for real. Beat his ass down. He the only one ready to pop off. He motherfuckers just walking around backstage. Beside that, I think that's what it was. That Magnus was backstage, just tickling his nutsack, and nothing fucking popped off from that shit. Fucking retarded. I'm trying to think how. Oh, that's right. TNA ended with them literally saying what the fuck I already said before that. You know what I'm saying? Who covered their boobs with some? I don't know. I'm trying to remember who the hell in TNA covered their boobs with plastic. I have no idea what that even means. I took that note. I should have said who did it, because I thought I remember it. But man, I'm gonna have to just Google that somehow. Or at least get see that episode of Impact when somebody covers. If anything, yeah, tune in, guys. Tune in to Impact. Some girl covers her boobies with plastic. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna cover plastic with plastic? You know what I'm saying? Or they're putting, I don't know. It's like putting Tupperware in saran wrap. Not saran wrap. What's the name of that joint? You know what I'm saying? Something in Ziploc. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Tupperware and Ziploc. Anyhow, yeah, yo. It ends with Bully Ray talking about their No More Heroes. First of all, that's why the ratings went down so fucking low that week. You damn near said there's no reason to watch this fucking show. And then to have Hogan next week say that even if I'm not capable to get in the ring, I'm still gonna close the fucking show. Even if I'm not capable to be in the ring, I'm still gonna hog up camera time. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not capable of being in the ring, I'm gonna make this show about me, and motherfuckers are gonna be popping Hogan at the. I'm still gonna make this shit about me. I'm still gonna. Man, he came to the ring twice that fucking night. Even though you're not capable. Yo, if you love TNA the way I love, logical wrestling that doesn't insult my intelligence as a human being, you should be threatening to I don't want to say send 2 Russian brothers down there. I don't want to say nothing like that. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? You should be like, man, this some bullshit. I'm gonna knock this off, man. Y'all fucking with my product in the worst way, cause dog, my whole thing started when I was telling some folk, man, if you love TNA, you don't want this shit to end up going out like motherfucking WCW. You know what I'm saying? That's it for TNA. I'm about to do this top 10 list, and then I'm gonna do TNA for this week and a little bit of SmackDown. Okay? Hold on. Alright, well, I didn't exactly lay out all. Did I mention Mickie James beating Brooke? I don't even remember how it happened. I think, did she hit that move, that whatchamacallit? I think the DDT or the chick kick, that kind of cyclone back kick kind of thing. Anyhow, and AJ beat Cowboy James Storm. And he debuted this new move, and I was kind of happy that AJ just simply debuted in, like, you know what I mean, in like more of a black attire, because he kind of has that dark look. Even, I don't know about the hoodie, not the hoodie. I don't know about the weird baseball cap. The baseball cap kind of looks weird. Kind of just looks like you're just pumping gas somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't know. And they had once again, I mean, how many times? You could literally just add up all the times that Aces and Eights has jumped somebody from TNA. I mean, it's only made sense in AJ that kind of had that cool walk-off shot with the angle with him walking away. And that seems to be like just the only situation in where it's made sense, where a TNA stalwart, or supposed to, you know what I mean? Somebody who's just dedicated to TNA just walked away and saw somebody getting their ass kicked. It was funny because the next week you hear James Storm talking about how he tapped out to that move. I mean, I don't think he really mentioned Aces. I think he mentioned it. I just don't really. It just didn't matter because it was like, you know, just another meaningless ass kicking from Aces and Eights, and because they don't really do any moves, it looks like SmackDown vs Raw, or the story designer for was it WWE 12 or 13. You know what I mean? Because they don't do any moves, it just stomps and kicks. It's real generic looking, so it's real forgettable what happens. Anyhow, well, yeah, all right, let me get to my top fives. Let me get to I got 10 news reports that I just came up with just to kind of keep us up to date. And I think for the next week's, for the following week's Raw, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna try to download this SmackDown again. You know what I mean? I might just have to just watch it from the internet cafe and just write down the notes right there in the store. You know what I mean? So I want to just get SmackDown down. I'm gonna give you Raw, SmackDown. Well, anyway, I just want to give you some of what the hell happened on SmackDown after this. After I do the top 10 and I do what happened on TNA this week. Well, anyhow, yeah, my top 5 this week is gonna be my top 5 wrestlers who I want to see get a singles push, in no particular order. If anything, I think the number 1 might be the first one to come to my head, but maybe the last one might be the most important if it was to happen, or if it was to happen in actually I don't know. It kind of is happening already. You know what I mean? Well, number 1's Naomi from the Funkadactyls. You know what I'm saying? She did some really cool moves on Monday, and she just seems to really impress from just, you know, her in-ring ability. And I'm not exactly, I mean, you know, the whole Brodus Clay Funkadactyl, you know, Funkasaurus thing really has, you know, helped get her career off. So, you know, it definitely brought her to the dance. It's not even like I have a problem with her doing it. It'd be kind of cool to just see her have a singles match where she just comes out dolo. I mean, they're kind of starting to do that where she comes out with Cameron. But, you know, the whole thing with Cameron and the bribing the police officer, I'm not exactly sure. You know, God forbid Cameron gets into some you know, other situation, legal or personal, or just, you know, something that, you know, reflects badly on her as a professional wrestler, as someone involved in the professional wrestling, you know, industry. And you know how it is, they'll fuck around and bury. Imagine Cameron fucks up again and they bury all 4 of them. You know what I mean? Tons. You know what I mean? The whole damn Tons of Funk. Albert and Sweet Tea, whoever. You know what I mean? It'd be unfortunate. And yeah, it's just, I wish they just, that's kind of an old school thing. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's a bit counterproductive, and it really just doesn't, I mean, it really doesn't reflect on the person. I mean, what the fuck? You're the person in the office who's putting these people together as tag teams, you know what I mean, booking them and pushing them together. So what the fuck? You should be bucking and shitting on the guy who put them together, because what if you're the guy who put a really responsible person with a guy who's really irresponsible? And you know what I mean? And therefore you could have just pushed this responsible person as a singles guy or girl, whoever, to become somebody who's a great benefit to the business or to your company. Ass backwards. Anyhow, second, Sandow. You know what I mean? I think I mentioned it, but now I just have like a full-on list. Excuse me. And honestly, I pretty much already mentioned some of this already, so I kind of just rehashing, driving home, kind of just putting up a little. Well, I'm getting into the news as well, but I want to just break into this real quick. Yeah, Sandow. And just remember the name of his move. What was it called? The Terminus. That Terminus move. You know what I'm saying? Little move that he does. I kind of like that. It's something that he can do to a big person, so it's kind of a shame he didn't do that to Brodus. It kind of would have helped him get over. I mean, even whatchamacallit in his match at least went for that disaster kick, whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? I love to see. I'm telling you, Damien Sandow could have been at WrestleMania. I want to see. Are they gonna have Cody Rhodes come out and face Randy Orton and have a commercial break and nothing even special happen? Because I mean, big fucking deal. Randy Orton and his same ass moves, and Cody Rhodes and his 15,000 gimmick that nobody still fucking gives a shit about. You know what I'm saying? His dad's in the office, you know, getting this fucking kid pushed and put on television, regardless of whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? They're going to do that. They definitely should have Damien Sandow come to the ring, you know what I'm saying, by himself and have a fucking match. And I think he'll get over. I think he'd have a good match with somebody. You know, and I just have him stand alone. I have to rely on somebody distracting on his behalf, having him taking all types of spots and what have you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. They had him think he got hit with the Cobra thing, but then he gets up. So I was like, what the fuck did he even get hit with the Cobra for? And then I think he did some dumbass roll up too. Matter of fact, I think he did a roll up last. Yeah, man, I'm not a fan of the roll up. Especially not with Sandow. Are you kidding me? I'd rather see him in Reinvented somehow because he's so goddamn smart, or at least say I don't know how you say schoolboy in Latin, but you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Anyhow, number 3, Austin Aries. Pretty much, I think I already mentioned it earlier. I don't like seeing him over there wrestling Chavo Guerrero every fucking week. There's one thing, WWE only has about maybe 3 tag teams. But how many tag teams does TNA have? I swear, it feels like it's, what are they called? Bad gimmick? What are they called? Bad aging? Oh wait, bad influence. You know what I'm saying? Or all the Kazarian and Daniels with all the Francois Cristobal, that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, yeah, I'd rather see Austin Aries. Honestly, I'd rather see Austin Aries in the X division. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna have him in any division, he's kind of small for the title picture. And I remember him having some I think I have a TNA. It's a TNA Impact episode where he's fighting it out with Aces and Eights toward the end of the match. And you know what I'm saying? There's so many people who had. I remember him in particular. He kind of had he had his issues with Aces and Eights. So in finding out, who they really were and what have you, and having it be what it is now, I'm really surprised they don't have Austin Aries in a situation where he's getting into it with Aces and Eights wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Bad enough. I liked them to have an Aces and Eights character in the X division, like the way they had X-Pac, whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? In DX, he was a lightweight wrestler. Hell, in the NWO, he was a cruiserweight wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I think when the companies were bought, I remember him being the light heavyweight champion and the cruiserweight champion. If you guys remember that, he was backstage with both belts with nothing to fucking do because they wouldn't really put him on TV. And I don't know, it's just weird like that. I'd rather see Austin Aries, wrestle Zema Ion than wrestle Chavo Guerrero. And number 4 is Hernandez. And like I said, I'm kind of fell off with TNA wrestling, so if Hernandez was already given the ball as a singles guy and it didn't work and he's just lucky to have a job wrestling with Chavo Guerrero, then fine. But otherwise, yeah, I don't want to see him with Chavo Guerrero just because they're Mexican, they gotta be a tag team. Why not put him with somebody that he actually has chemistry in the ring with, not just has, the same last name, the same kind of last name, and the same ethnic background and cultures outside of the ring. They both celebrate Cinco de Mayo. That's cool, but, how about celebrating some fucking wrestling in that damn ring? You know what I'm saying? Like they had, I heard Kurt Angle. No, not Kurt Angle. Well, I heard Hernandez, they kind of dressed him up as a Kurt Angle lookalike, like a Mexican version or something like that when they went to Japan at some point. It'd be kind of cool to see maybe. Imagine Hernandez and Kurt Angle as a tag team. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not even, you know what? How about maybe just, I don't know. It wouldn't even have to necessarily be them going from tag team to singles. But how about just having a different partner? I don't know, just something. I just don't like the fact that Hernandez is stuck with Chavo just because they're both Mexican. That doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? You know, and anyway, number 5, The Shield. But then again, I'm kind of late on that one because they're already starting to do that. And honestly, out of all the people in the Shield, I want to see a singles match. I guess it would be Roman Reigns, maybe versus Kane, because Roman has that. He has the spear, and the spear seems to be the only one-man move that they use as a finisher. Like, I couldn't tell you. You know, I mean, maybe I'm not paying attention. Somebody can let me know, but to my knowledge, I have not seen. I don't know what Dean Ambrose finishing move is, and the only move I see Seth Rollins do is that roll when he comes to the ring. But he's not really doing. He didn't do that this Monday on Raw. Maybe he'll do it on SmackDown or what have you. But you know what I'm saying? I don't, and you know what I'm saying? And oh my God, the Aces and Eights, I think they did a double power bomb. The thing they did to Kurt Angle when they during the handicap match when they interfered. I think they hit him with a double power bomb, and it's just like, and yo, what in the hell is up with their music? Their music is, I mean, the NWO music, you know. Until you realize that it sounded like bad porn. You know, it had its place. You definitely remember it. I mean, Hulk Hogan has that knockoff of it, which makes no fucking sense. What are you? You just, my goodness, really? Hulkamania, NWO, it's just a mess. You don't know what the hell you are. I don't know what the hell is going on there. It's completely ass fucking backwards. It's self-serving bullshit. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. Anyhow. What else? Yeah, the Shield. Like, I'd love to see Seth Rollins and you know what I'm saying, Bryan Danielson, or maybe just imagine because he seems to be that lightweight. I mean, put it this way, how much would you guys pay for a Shield vest? You know what I'm saying? You can't really see how much they really weigh, some of them, until you really see them move around. You know what I'm saying? Without the outfits on, I suppose. Maybe if you went back and saw what you know what I mean, what a lot of the real world those guys look like outside of, you know what I'm saying, being in the Shield, FCW, ROH, and whatever indie promotions they were involved in. And yeah, I definitely can imagine Seth Rollins' character being more of the lightweight, you know what I'm saying, with Kofi and Ziggler, having those kind of matches. Rey Mysterio, I can imagine a really good Rey Mysterio Seth Rollins match. I mean, I don't know what the hell. Sin Cara injured again? I don't know, man. It's crazy when they wait so long to finally recognize some damn talent. You damn near gotta bust your ass to get there, but that's when they want you. When you damn near have an injury history of a dislocated gluteus maximus tailbone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A torn glute, and a fractured tailbone. You know, you know what I'm saying? Damn, there's a liability injury wise. You don't bust your ass. Got bust ass to Titus. Anyhow, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Primetime players. There goes one more tag team, Titus. Forgot about them. Anyhow. Let's talk about news. Just quick news real quick. CM Punk returning sooner than later. You know, it's looking like that whole situation's bombing. John Cena getting booed. Ryback barely getting a reaction by kicking John Cena's ass anymore. What I did see on Monday Night was a Monday Night Raw. This one was what's left of the post-WrestleMania crowd, and what it is just the crowd. I already said it. The crowd's just bored, and it's a shame because I don't know. I think they did the wave during that Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler match, and I don't want to even assume that they would be bored during that match because you know I really do find that their brand of wrestling quite exciting, personally. But for the matter, yeah, it's just the wave. We are awesome. Y'all bored. We are bored. Just fucking chant. What the y'all just chant and be honest. Everybody want to be a sheep and just can't admit they're spending money on bullshit. That's It won't be bullshit if you fucking speak on that shit. If they chant, "We are bored with this product," chant their shit for a few months. They'll step their shit up. They'll address the audience. This, that, and the third. They'll probably do some web screening, some little whole media web blast, where they get a whole bunch of marks and pay them off to influence whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, remember when they had, what was it? What the hell was it called? Support WWE? Oh, what the hell was it called? I damn near want to pause this. I damn near want to pause this and look it up. But do you remember they had that thing, Support WWE, Back WWE? Really? I don't even know what it was about. I think it was just about the campaign and about all the bad press that came towards the WWE in regards to, considering them, considering Linda McMahon as a candidate for office. And it was just like, well, okay, let's look at your track record. And then looking at their track record, it was just like, man, hell no. All the money, and at least there's some people that realize, outside of wrestling or whatever, or just enough people. There's not enough people that realize that this shit sucks, but there's enough people that realize what the hell could happen with Linda McMahon in office. And for the love of God, that's not happened yet. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, well, yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? They gotta bring back CM Punk sooner than expected, if that is true. Like I said, all these news reports are from the dirt sheets, so I wouldn't take them. I wouldn't take them at face value. If anything, let's just take it for entertainment value and be entertained by the possibility of these news reports being real. And like I said, CM Punk coming back sooner than expected. I couldn't. CM Punk, if he's back sooner than expected, then you could expect him to become champion sooner than expected. If this happens again, this happened last year where John Cena became the champion, but he became the champion at Extreme Rules, if you remember. And it just, if I'm not mistaken, he became the champion at Extreme Rules, right? Or maybe that was when The Miz beat him, when The Rock helped him. But if I'm not mistaken, he didn't. Either way, he didn't keep the belt that long. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see on the buy rate, and we're gonna see by how exciting this match is. But the whole thing is, Ryback needs to learn to talk like he's actually upset. He's talking like he's trying to be scary. You don't have to sound like you're scary. You look scary. Just look scary strong. But what that man needs to do is start being a beast and not be a fucking psycho. Like I see, looks like Gene Snitsky, but he's starting to talk like him too. You know what I mean? At least in my opinion. What the fuck else is it? It's just 1 hour and 46 minutes and 53 seconds of my opinion. And yeah, CM Punk needs to bring his Alps, man. They need to just step that whole product up. Some people, I'm telling you, some people got their head so far up their ass, they just fucking grafted to the fucking skin or some shit. What the fuck? What the hell, man? Anyhow, it's like they just feeding off their own shit. You know what I mean? They're eating it, they're shitting it right back into their mouths. Anyhow, WWE supposedly copyrighted the name Crush Couture, and I don't know. I couldn't really imagine them doing like another gimmick, like another kind of effeminate, more girly, type of character. Like I couldn't imagine them doing another. I think it was Kevin Castle saying how Del Rio is a Rick Martel. When Rick Martel was the model Rick Martel at one point, Strike Force and whatever else. But you know what I'm saying? If he was to come in, they would have some guy come in with the whole Crush. I don't know. I can't imagine that. I don't know. I was saying before that it might be a type of fabric or clothing attire or clothing, fashion style that kicks your ass. You know what I'm saying? Works you stiff for 10 minutes. Gives you a good match or whatever. You know what I mean? What I'm hoping it is, I'm hoping that it's a female. That it's like some female with a cooler name than just some girl you trying to fuck. You know what I mean? They just got names of girls. It just sound like some girl you trying to fuck. It's just this one, that one, that one. They don't really stick out. You know what I mean? It's Layla. That's it. It's just a girl's name. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted the No Mercy save joint. I called Caitlyn, Killer Caitlyn, just because, you know, I was just bored with the name Caitlyn. It just sounds too bland. I mean, it's probably her real name, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Please, man. Like, whatchamacallit, like Fandango, his last name is Hussey or Hussey. You know what I mean? Imagine a guy walking around switching like a girl whose name rhymes with pussy. You know what I'm saying? That should be ridiculous. Anyhow, they got pictures of, on TMZ, of Stephanie McMahon all jacked up in diesel, and who knows, maybe she took steroids at some point. Maybe that's how her voice got like that, cause she kind of talks. I swear, I think Stephanie is gay like her father, because that shit's genetic. All that bass, she got that bass in her voice. She sounds too damn strong. You know what I mean? With that pantsuit. You know what I mean? Either she gets that shit from Vince or she gets that shit from Linda, because both of them, Vince gay as hell, and Linda sound like she should be coaching for, like she should be, you know what I'm saying, announcing female basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just You know what I'm saying? But if anything, I was thinking maybe Stephanie is gonna have to join the women's division, seeing how it's so depleted. I mean, did you see that Royal Rumble? Now that I finally saw that Diva Royal Rumble, that Divas Battle Royal, it was like, my God, it looked like a reality show. They were sending people home, and it was like halfway into the show with like only a few girls left. You know what I mean? You just look weird. No Kelly. Matter of fact, they didn't even let what's her name in that match. Is Alicia Fox still wrestling? And yeah, where was Natalya? Natalya wasn't in that match. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It is what it is, though. I mean, they damn near could have had Lillian Garcia in that shit. Cause like, what the hell, man? It just felt really empty. Anyhow, number 4, the Hall of Fame for 2014. I believe one possible entry might be Paul Bearer, which is ill, cause I mean, I know they've done it before where they put somebody who like just died in there. So you know what I mean. And like I said, it's all speculation. It might not be so soon. I couldn't imagine why not. I mean, you know, they want to put him in right away. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Well, I don't got a problem with them putting him in, and, you know, as soon as he passed away. It's just interesting. You know what I mean? All at once. Boom, boom, and boom. And it just seems familiar. I'm trying to think. If anything, I'm trying to think of who the hell also went right into the Hall of Fame right after, like as soon as they passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like right around the time or something like that. Maybe Eddie Guerrero did. I think Eddie Guerrero went to the Hall of Fame right after he passed away. I think so. It might have been Eddie Guerrero. But anyhow, it could be anybody. I don't even know who the hell they still have left. I'm sure they still have, you know, people. Like, I'd love to know who the celebrity is going to be, what female they're going to put in. You know what I mean? What guy, you know what I mean? Whether it's going to be Paul Bearer, what person who they're going to get in after long overdue. And hell, the way they got Bruno Sammartino, and who knows, they might just be really good at getting people in from now on. They might have just stepped their whole process, and they're like, yo, we gonna get him like Bruno from now on. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see who they get into the Hall of Fame, and I can only imagine who they're considering. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how it's, you know what I mean, we're damn near a year out from the next year's Hall of Fame. Anyhow, Team Ziggler, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I mean? Biggie, Ziggler, AJ, all having singles titles. It's assumed that maybe Kofi might drop the belt to Biggie, which, wow, he just got it. But then again, what other singles wrestler has it? You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine them taking it off of Barrett. It's just, they're making it so, they're making the way up the ladder so fucking ass backwards for the mid-carders that I don't even get it. Kofi, Wade Barrett, one guy lost the belt from one night. That was fucking at WrestleMania of all places. It's like you lost your belt for one night, and of all nights, it was a pre-show to WrestleMania. How fucking awful is that? Of all nights, you could have just been awful, or they could have pushed you in a way where you, imagine that was to become part of his gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how Ric Flair always gets body slammed off the top rope. Imagine if it just became normal that Wade Barrett loses the belt for one night every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as a bad guy, you can almost sell it, but it's just as far as developing a character to be a champion, a future champion. You know what I mean? And wow, I think last time I saw Wade Barrett, he was back to wearing his T-shirt. And I didn't even know he took the sleeves off. I'm mad as shit because I made a Wade Barrett T-shirt and I updated his look with the facial hair and the Union Jack on the tights and what have you. And the one I had, he had sleeves compared to what I think. Fuck it. Well, anyhow, it looks like AJ might become champion because she's positioning herself in the way they have Caitlyn looking, the way she bumped into that rope and got jobbed out. You know what I mean? Even if you're trying to build up the Bellas, that look ridiculous. You're over there building up two little girls, whatever, jumping around or whatever, booty shaking girls, and you're burying your champion. It's like, it just makes you wonder, these people are really too busy jerking the fuck off to fucking do business. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Some weird motherfuckers with that shit. Anyhow, Big E, yeah, I guess I already mentioned Big E. It's just, yeah, like, if he was gonna take somebody out, it'd have to be a face. You know what I'm saying? And even with Wade Barrett, I don't know, man. These guys who could be something, who could really become something one day on such shaky ground based on the booking. It's like, man, I don't even want to. I'd rather them just develop Biggie, especially compared to how they're doing Fandango. Fandango is the hottest fucking thing out right now, and they still got him taking stupid ass bumps. So you're gonna just, yeah, please just develop somebody to be a badass. You know what I mean? Cause shit, Ryback. Look what Ryback's become. He's become a cag. He's become one line that he says with fucking intensity, cutting entire promos, video packages and shit. He talks, put it this way, Ryback talks the way he talked, the way he was when he explained on that video why he was upset with John Cena, the way, that same way with Justin Roberts or whoever the fuck that was, and with Mick Foley, you know what I'm saying, and Mick Foley was holding up a fucking chair. I mean, it's nothing. So fucking, I'm looking at the audio on this recording device, and that's what it looks like. It looks like a fucking flatline. Ryback just fucking, I'm telling you, Ryback, they gonna say feed me more when you as a character need to feed me more intensity. You know what I mean? To be the monster that you are. It's like fucking Godzilla that can't fucking roar. You know what I mean? Stomping through the city, but you can't even do that. You can't even do that Godzilla shit. Whatever the fuck that shit is. You know what I mean? Anyhow, I think I kind of segued into it already, but the Divas match from WrestleMania 29 being scrapped because they're posting because of that new E Channel show. Which is funny because, you know, E! Channel has the Kardashians, so it ain't nothing for them to put a whole bunch of pretty girls that don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? The Bellas don't do shit in that damn fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? But get away with having fucked up chins. You know what I'm saying? You put both of their chins together, you get fucking China before she got the surgery. You know what I'm saying? Word is born, man. Big ass shit. I mean, I guess they pretty. They okay. My whole thing is, they just both look alike. You could have got, come on, man. Imagine two Maurices. You know what I'm saying? Imagine two Eve Torreses. You know what I'm saying? Damn, she was going too. Imagine two Marias. Two Trish Stratuses. We ain't trying to throw Trish Stratus at her. I ain't saying you gotta compete with all that. I'm just saying they ain't that damn hot. To be girls that are just hot, You know what I'm saying? Shit, imagine two Terrys in '98 doing that thing where she kind of skips down to the ring wearing them heels. You know what I'm saying? Imagine two Terrys and shit. You know what I mean? That'd be two Terry Invitational tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that'd be 4 of them. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So supposedly that was just an angle for the show about how they were gonna be a Divas match. It was gonna be a Divas match. Only thing is that I don't think I paid attention fully to exactly when they were being told that their Divas match was gonna get pulled. Like, does anybody remember at some point did they actually advertise a Divas match for WrestleMania for WrestleMania 29? I don't even remember. Real talk. Anyhow, I'm about to hit the 2-hour mark. Wow, I am talking and talking. Anyway, Rob Van Dam gets his own comic book. I guess I'm interested. I'll be pretty cool if they would have done. They do like a motion comic or an audio book, the kind you can download off of, say, iTunes. Or maybe if they did like some kind of animated little movie out of it. Imagine if it became an animated movie or a real movie, a real movie, and say it's I don't know if it's like if he owns a comic book company, or if I gotta go back and look at it again. But maybe he actually is, you know what I'm saying? What should we call it? A comic book? That'd be pretty cool. You know what I mean? Can imagine like how way a 5-star Frog Splash will look in a comic book. Van Terminator and Daminators and that front flip senton he did all the way into the crowd back in ECW. I'd read that in the comic book. It was some good fucking spots. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, alright. Cena supposedly isn't that damn injured. I hope he is. No. I don't hope he is. I hope he does. I hope he's okay enough to really fuck up his ankle. Imagine, remember when he fucked up his ankle? I think he was running after Dolph Ziggler. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? They're probably telling him what exactly not to do. You know what I'm saying? Injury wise, to avoid. You know, because of his, you know, maybe his mobility is somewhat impaired. It kind of looks like he's kind of, you know, doing a bit of a hobbling. End of the day, I guess it would tell a good story if it's, you know, a legit injury that they can always just milk for the drama. I mean, they need it, because what the fuck? There's no fucking heat. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, Batista talked about whether he's going to return or not, and he's going hard with the movies. I remember before he landed the role of I love comic books. I love Marvel. I love DC. I have never heard of whoever the hell he is playing in this movie, but Batista's a big bad beastie looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could, you know what I'm saying? I think I had to go out onto the store, so I ain't get to catch that whole movie he did, the movie where he's like a bodyguard who used to be a cop who gets set up. I like him in that role. I like him all blue collary and, you know what I'm saying, walking around in the snow kicking people's ass. I like that look on him. You know what I mean? I could see him just playing some old grizzly badass big motherfucker. I like that shit. I don't got a problem with that at all. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get a chance to see the Kung Fu Tarantino. I know that shit was probably good as hell, but I ain't getting a chance to see that. I ain't see Django yet. I mean, what the hell, man? I ain't really get a chance to see a lot of, you know what I mean? I don't really get a chance to catch these movies until they end up on HBO and what have you. You know what I mean? I'm not even really downloading movies like I used to. I probably just download Django. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's why a lot of bootlegs are getting made. They even they're just downloading. I was telling some guys, I'm like, man, I don't even need bootlegs. I can just download the shits. But that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just catch up with whatever movies. But Batista, now he's not even doing MMA. I thought he was gonna be doing that MMA, but then again, he's like 40 something. Come on, man. I don't know exactly how badass he is, but you know, he's definitely built for show. I don't know how much go, because he has beaten the shit out of people. That's how he got his job in WWE. He was a boxer, a bouncer. 2 guys acted up. You know what I'm saying? Boop, boop. You know what I'm saying? Knocked 2 guys out. Hey, shit, damn. If you can punch like that and stomp, yo, you a champion. He damn sure end up, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, give me my spotlight. And he's headlining WrestleMania with Cena. I mean, I don't know. Cena, I mean, that's something that New Jack said. You better believe. The Leviathan, the prototype, fresh out of OVW, work the same, do the exact same shit. There is nothing exciting about seeing a John Cena Batista match outside of who wins and maybe the angle going into it and what t-shirt is John Cena gonna wear at Mania, and you know what I'm saying, you know, how's the entrance gonna look and all that shit. Beside that, you know what I'm saying, not enough new moves, not enough innovative shit. I mean, put it this way, both John Cena and Batista, both individually in matches, both not individually because you don't wrestle yourself or by yourself, but you know what I'm saying, they both found themselves in matches where it was either the same old shit or exchange or a channel, you know what I mean, just not too innovative, and I'm not really with it, you know what I'm saying. And finally, news-wise, you have Del Rio discussing. Del Rio already said he was going to retire in a couple of years. Maybe they talked him out of saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Another guy who had to bust his ass just to be good enough to be in and to be brought into this company, because you know usually they don't acknowledge outside. I mean, it's ridiculous because a lot of times I might not even know who the person is from outside the company. So you're bringing them in to bury him, and for fans like me, you're burying a motherfucker who all I know is you're putting him on your product, making him look dumb on your shit. And then come to find out, I could watch that person and whatever promotion that they used to be actually put on some good shit. And it just makes WWE look bad. You brought this motherfucker in to look bad on your show. What you do is make your show look bad to make him look bad. And you're trying to bury where he's from, but you're making where he's from look fucking better, because goddamn, they knew how to use him. You can put all these bright lights under a motherfucker for no damn reason. It's so ass backwards. Speaking of ass backwards, yeah, Del Rio backpedaled on saying that he's going to retire soon. He looks old. Not old, with the gray hair. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Shane McMahon or something. All that gray hair, he look old. Looking like, man, he finally brought your ass into this company. You know what I'm saying? You old as a... You know what I mean? Yeah, yo, Hernandez, I don't know. You guys think maybe they could bring Hernandez into the WWE? Is he... I gotta look up how old he is, but he looks big and strong. Maybe not tall. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to know how big he... I don't know. Has he ever wrestled Rob Terry? Because Rob Terry looks like what, you know... What was Taz saying? A 5-plate man? Big motherfucker. That boy big as hell. He just, you know what I'm saying, his moves are just ridiculous. No impact at all in a show called Impact. But anyway, yeah, yo, Hernandez, he looks pretty, you know what I'm saying? That's good. There goes speaking of a Mexican, not too young to be possibly brought into the WWE, and strong too. The fan thing, I hear Del Rio plays the game really well. I heard he plays the game really well, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much always see him in that top spot. It's weird because I think I mentioned it on here about, because oh yeah, I mentioned it about seeing Del Rio wrestling Cesaro, and I was saying how Del Rio without a car is like, it's kind of like Cesaro without. No, I said Cesaro without Oksana is like Del Rio without the car. It's like, I don't know. It's like with Del Rio, I'll mention it later, but I was saying how they need to have like the good version of him coming out of a car. Like they had to come out of a car and being that much of an asshole. The music says it's a festival, it's a celebration for all Latinos. That music is trying to tell me that. So I wish with the music, with that music and that engine, they do some kind of like, I wish they drop confetti every fucking time Del Rio comes to the fucking ring. They should have done that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just make it a big. It's supposed to be fucking Cinco de Mayo when he comes to the fucking ring. That should be That should be the name of his finishing move. Cinco del Mayo, the Cinco Star de Mayo frog splash or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard like that. You know what I mean? Something. You know what I mean? I don't know how you say star in Spanish. I gotta look that shit up. I gotta marry Yalitza. Yeah, I said it. Anyhow, what the fuck? I think that's shit for my top 10. I'm about to go in on what happened this week on TNA Impact. So, I mean, let's get into that real quick. I'm gonna wrap this up. It's like 2 hours, so I'm gonna go maybe 20 minutes and just wrap this. 2 hours and 9 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up in like 20 minutes, alright? Oh man, good lord. I had no idea I'd be taking so much time doing this. What I'm gonna have to do is just work out a way to format the time that I spend going over this wrestling, because I'm at what, 2 hours and 10 minutes. And I didn't even go over this week's TNA. I mean, it's TNA wrestling. It's not like WrestleMania. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? It's not like they put that much effort into giving you this shit. Let me just run down what happened on TNA real quick. I'm not going to take that much time. You know what I mean? You don't really miss anything. Honestly, I'd rather just skip right to the end. I mean, what the hell happened? Oh man, I think I already mentioned the hybrid of wrestling, how ridiculous this shit sounds in regards to Taryn. And I don't know, there was something. Alright. The show opened up with Cowboy talking like a retard and not putting a hand on Taz. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be a war on the Aces and Eights. Dude, you just got jumped last week. There's one of the guys from Aces and Eights looking right at you on commentary, talking shit about you. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Age and Christian. I call bad influence Daniels and Kazarian, because they kind of come off like Edge and Christian doing that whole reek of awesomeness thing. The only thing is that they corny, they goofy, and they're bland, and they're midgets, and they're old. You know what I'm saying? It's just a shame, man. All the guys who built TNA, they're all old as shit. I know Daniel's guy being like, I think his 40s. You know, Kazarian's about 35. I mean, these guys are up there. They're fucking up there in age, man. Fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Who else came out? Yeah, this what I was thinking. Where the fuck is the war? And then I think whatchamacallit, they get jumped, or I think James Storm gets jumped. And then of all people comes out once again Joseph Park, like I was saying before, Joseph Park, the only guy who's fighting for TNA. It's fucking ridiculous. I think that's what that shit was called, WWE. Stand by WWE. Stand by. What the fuck is that bullshit? You know what I mean? About butthurt fans. I don't know. Just, it was stupid. But yeah, it's like Stand by TNA is one fucking asshole in the fit, some fat goof in a fucking suit. You know what I'm saying? Who used to be a fucking relative draw in the goddamn company. You know what I'm saying? I heard what they said, old school 3D action. Like ridiculous. Old. Like old. I don't know about action. You know what I'm saying? Whatchamacallit. And yeah, they're talking about Hogan being the only hero. And they said that the week before. It was like, dude, you're making me not want to watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? They even had Hogan. Oh my God, he has to get so much camera time. They even got him on camera, not even talking. Just don't talk to me. Yeah, right. Put me on camera, but I don't want to talk. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Whatchamacallit? They had, what was it? Who wrestled before? Yeah, it was Taryn and Tara, and it was another cheap roll up. It was even a funny. What was that call that Taz made? Taz said that ODB looked like Steven Van Zandt. I mean, I'm 31. I'm just about young enough to get that reference, being in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, I like that move that Taryn did, that little spinning neck breaker running thing. That was pretty cool. Only goofy part of the match was when Taryn was in the corner and Tara comes running in, and she's running in really slow, it just looked goofy. I don't know who was too slow or whose timing was off, but it just looked fucking retarded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're calling her the hybrid of talent and beauty. You ain't that goddamn good looking. Shit, Brooke Tessmacher got more booty and got more in-ring work. I think shit, TNA wise, you know what I mean, Tessmacher might be more along the lines of that shit, so I don't know what the fuck. I mean, like I said, she's blowing somebody so fucking good they're pushing her. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about, when it used to just be, for rats. I'm not saying she's a rat, but she's coming off like a rat that got to push by, you know what I'm saying? By getting on all fours and crawling through the fucking subway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling that shit. Who else happened? Rob Terry. Yeah, Rob Terry needs to run to the WWE. Maybe they can even, get him to come off more aggressive and have his moves be more impactful. Because then again, that finisher, my goodness, that finisher is so fucking ugly. And it's such an ugly ass move, just a waste of athleticism. A waste. That man is shrinking his testicles for no damn reason. Why the fuck you that goddamn big? You gonna do some dumb shit like that? And then they brought out that guy. The guy damn near looked cocky as hell backstage. Jesse, I don't know, spectacular guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He looked cocky as shit when they showed him cutting the promo with Robbie E. But when they showed him in the ring with Rob Terry, and you really see the difference between take a TNA midget and put him on fucking roids, and you're still gonna look too small, too much of a damn little elf, little dwarf around a guy who's big enough to be in the WWE. I mean, size wise. Because yeah, Rob Terry, I don't know what the fuck. What is he even doing in TNA wrestling? You know what I'm saying? The hell is he even doing in this fucked up ass company? Yeah, what else happened? Oh yeah, I was looking at Chavo. Yeah, Chavo Hernandez had a reaction. I'm thinking, I already said it earlier, so I'm not gonna spend too much time. I'm not gonna spend time at all. It's just, my God, split these fucking teams up. I think they have that. That was when right after that was the promo. Well, not promo really, but a little backstage segment with Brooke and Hogan, where they actually put a shot towards Brooke's legs. You know what I'm saying? If Hogan wasn't on camera, I figured he was the one holding the camera, because didn't he get in some trouble for being a creepy parent, or putting tweeting about his daughter's legs? And to be honest, Hogan, you ain't lying. Daughter got some good ass legs. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Aside from that, both guys need to get the fuck off the television. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to just Google image her fucking legs, not fucking watch this shit on TV, taking up time from legitimate athletes, legitimate entertainment, and, you know what I mean, and entertaining people. It's fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? What else happened? Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, that was a promo where his dumbass really said, "I'm gonna come down to that ring, even if I'm not capable." You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not capable, I'm gonna get in that ring. It's like, dude, how the fuck are you supposed to be the face of the company? You know what I mean? Bully Ray spits in his face. This, that, and third. It was fucking stupid. What the hell happened? They had the that was when whatchamacallit said assholes word. That shit's fucking stupid. And once again, there's no fucking war. Like, it's backstage partying. And the fact that it's one thing that they're burying all the TNA guys, but it's the fact that they're not even on television. Like, really? How many times do I gotta see Ace and Nate's backstage drinking fucking beers? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking stupid. How the fuck is that a war? Like, the war is already over. Oh, this is fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the Joseph Park gospel, Joseph Park just seems like, back to him real quick, he kind of just comes off like just proof that TNA is being sabotaged. Like, who the fuck is really this fucking stupid? Nobody is this fucking dumb. Some people might just be that damn self-serving in what they want out of a company. And it's a shame, man. People are really just picking this shit dry. And I don't know how the hell Dixie is allowing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Matt Morgan, because Matt Morgan talked about he's gonna come back out. I'm like, really? How much camera time does Hulk Hogan have to have? He's damn near saying in the ring that he's gonna be in the ring fucking later. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, get the fuck off the television. They had that match with, what's her name, Velvet. Matter of fact, now I'm gonna get to this shit first. I'm thinking Matt Morgan must be kissing ass to get on camera, cause it's like the only people that get. I'm telling you, the people that are on it is getting, I don't know, I think Hogan kind of has that whole thing about, the Giants. Because he did the whole thing about, my Shea Stadium robe, some bullshit I don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Considering that I'm watching this shit on television, and you know what I mean? Everybody else watching this shit probably doesn't give a fuck either. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm gonna come back out. Something about Andre the Giant. Like, shut the fuck up about Andre the Giant. I swear to fuck to God. Hulk Hogan's gonna dig up that guy's body and body slam his fucking remains. Just for some fucking relevancy. You know what I'm saying? Fucking stupid. And yeah, Matt Morgan, he just doofy as hell. I mentioned it earlier, but yo, he looks like Thor from Nurse Jackie. Big doofy ass. I mean, bro, talk, man. The best talker that they had for a big man was Abyss. You know what I mean? It was dumb because the direction of the company. If you remember, they had him damn near, you know what I'm saying, advertising the whole damn pay-per-view dates and times. Janice, all that bullshit, and 10. He was damn near shouting out the pay-per-view dates and shit. 10, all that bullshit. Dick hard as a motherfucker over months, days, and years and shit. Fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, what else happened? Oh yeah, Mickie James and Velvet Sky. And I don't know. I wish Velvet Sky at this point would do something different with her hair. It's just, haven't we seen that? Maybe because I'm black and black girls switch their hair up every goddamn 10 seconds. You watch a reality show and they'll cut to the person now and then. I think the Fantasia show, it was like just too much hair. Oh my God, you could smell their hair product, man. There's just too much different hairstyles going on at once, man. So I don't know. I think it's just, like I said, my ethnic background, my cultural background. But I don't think it hurt if they had Velvet just do something different with her hair. And Mickie looks good. See the shit she got on. I'm not a big fan of a woman just coming down the ring just looking good, and therefore I'm supposed to just watch you just run around the fucking ring, whether you can actually perform or not. But shit, we all know Mickie James can wrestle her ass off and shit. She don't look nothing near that whole Piggy James thing. Ain't nothing piggy about her right now. You know what I mean? She looking real good right now. You know what I'm saying? Only thing is that they had the finish, was so supposedly Velvet Sky's knee is still hurt from the injury, kayfabe or whatever. The only dumb thing is that in the finish, Mickie went for that DDT, and Velvet was able to hold her up on both feet. And actually was able to just push her off. She had her in the air and kind of just shoved her back, kind of like the way people kind of shove Randy Orton. We about to go for an RKO, but in the air, like shoved them away. You know what I'm saying? It was dumb. I would have rather them, and because they ended with a dumbass roll up. I think. Matter of fact, not even a roll up. Niggas went for a new small package cradle bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking dumb. Like, they easily could have done it where, like, when she went up, she falls and flapjacks Mickie James. You know what I'm saying? I would have been kind of cool like that. But the roll up, the pin, I'm not even hurt. So I got to get right back up and look all surprised. I'm just getting worn out by that bullshit. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, this show ended. The show ended. Yo, I've heard Kevin Castle do this shit, but I had to do this shit my damn show. I had to just do the math. You know what I mean? Even Bully Ray and Hulk Hogan is 100 years in wrestling, because Hogan's 59 and he'll be 60. Matter of fact, it's 101 years, damn near 101 years, because it's about to be 102, because Hulk Hogan's 59 and he'll be 60 in August. Bully Ray is 41 and he'll be 42 in July. And then they're going back and forth, and get the fuck out. He spit in your face. And you really gonna come back with beefing with this guy with them tired ass punctures, and that shit was just cheap and pathetic. And really, Hogan, what the fuck does it do to have the chick? And the show, man, the shit was just fucking stupid. You know what I mean? When Sting comes, first of all, the only person to come save your ass, 59 years old, is a 54-year-old wrestler. Do the math, man. It's 113 years in that goddamn ring. It'll be 100. It'll be 114 because Sting's birthday is in March, so he just turned 54, I believe. So by the summer, this shit keeps on. It's gonna be 114 years in that goddamn ring, putting itself over. God, guys in their 30s. So if they ain't gonna get over now, when the fuck are they ever gonna get over or get that push? I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck made Hogan say anybody but Bobby Roode. How about James? How about we put the belt on James Storm? What the fuck? The motherfucker can't even study himself like a retard. You know what I'm saying? Ass fucking backwards booking in this company. I just don't fucking get it. Anyhow, what the fuck happens? Yeah, that was it. And the show ended with Hogan looking all confused and shit. Of course, they chanting for Hogan, all that bullshit. I mean, it's Thursday night now. I kind of passed out and had to start this back up later on the next day. But I'm telling you, when it comes to Impact, I'm thinking, wow, how is Hogan gonna push his kid and Bischoff's kid and put himself over despite the state of the company? And just, I'm telling you, the self-serving selfishness of wrestling that's allowed in some of these companies. Well, mainly what used to be the big two, and now is the big one, and was left of the big one, and I don't know. Anyhow, that's Thunder Starts for April 21st, 22nd, 2013. Hope you enjoy. Hope you download. Hope you comment. You know what I mean? I could use some feedback on where to take this show, man. I should take this show off the fucking air. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's America. At least over here it is. When a lot of countries hear my shit, or a lot of countries put on YouTube and whatnot. They were like, some countries can't hear it, whatever. Anyhow, Ace Thunder signing off. You know what I'm saying? Seeing you guys next week with more Thunder Starts. All right.